Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Stinker77, and we're back on my Create Above and Beyond world. And last time we did a lot of exploring and gathering of resources and things so that today we can finally get into Create. So with Create, there is a bunch of quests. This pack has some quests now, and it's kind of nice. We're going to go into it right here. I go into my inventory screen, and there is this quest book. You go up here. This just tells you that you need a lot of stuff that you got to do. It's all just check marks that you've read it. That's pretty easy. So what we're going to look at right now, though, is called the Factory Guide Overview. Okay, and this is your basic overview of the entire process you should use for this pack. This goes from a tree puncher, which we all do in the beginning of Minecraft, to a spacefarer. Okay, and so basically this whole process guides you with what you should be making to get this thing built. So we're going to do this right away. You can see from a tree puncher is welcome to the overview. You can always come back here to catch up on your current position in the progression of technology. If you look closely, your journey to the moon completes the final step of the way on the right side. Okay, and we get a reward of apple cider. Now you can see that there are these little branches off, and we really should work on those branches first before we move to the extra steps. So we're going to do that right now, and we're going to go into preparations. Now, preparations really wants you to make certain things: a mechanical press, a mechanical saw, encased fan, a wrench, a mechanical mixer, a seared melter, and a millstone. Now, we found a millstone earlier in something that was in the overworld, so we're okay with that one. So we're going to try to go for probably the mechanical press first. I'm clicked on that, and I'm going to press the letter A so we know how to make it. Now, if you look here, this is the only way, really. Mechanical crafting takes some stuff we can't do yet. But with this, it's a smithing table, which I have a smithing table. You take an iron block and add it to what's called an andesite machine. And this is kind of like the core of everything we want to do. So let me click on that real quick, and I'm going to bookmark that as well. So to make the andesite machine, first of all, you're going to need an andesite casing, which is andesite alloy and a piece of or a log. That's not bad. And then these kinetic mechanisms, these are a little bit more difficult, but still, it's just andesite alloy and a log, a cog, and a saw. Okay, so from all of this, the hardest part, I think, is going to be, first of all, getting andesite alloy. So I'm going to go into that really quick. See, we're going down a little bit of a rabbit hole, but that's okay. Let me bookmark it. So it needs andesite, which we have picked up in the last episode, and something called algal bricks, or algal bricks, I'm not sure. Let's go take a look at that. And that is algal blend that's just cooked up. That's easy. And to do that, we either need kelp or seagrass and clay. Okay, so let's go and get that right now. I did go ahead and mine ahead of time, and I have some clay and some seagrass up here, or some kelp, and I'm just going to do a stack of each and split it up here. So we'll do that. And that gets us 2 full stacks of algal blend. And I'm going to cook that up right now, and we're going to then have enough to make the andesite alloy. While I'm waiting for all of that to cook up here, I want to show you some more things that you can do with the andesite machine. We're going to see if we can make that. I'm going to press the letter U while hovering over here. It gives all the uses. And basically, you can use it in 2 different things. If you use it in a smithing table, you can get meteorite compass, strainer base, encased fan, the drill, the charger, the saw. All these things are made very easily by combining the andesite machine with some other device. Like, for instance, we're going to be making a saw a little bit later. So to make the andesite machine, we need a saw blade. That's just some lead, some iron nuggets, and some iron sheets. How do we get the sheets? That's with the press. That's what we said we were going to make first, okay? But also, there is the stone cutter. Can let you make things like harvesters or andesite tunnels, mechanical plows, andesite funnels, and portable storage interfaces. So the andesite machine is kind of like a core component that you really need to be able to build, and that's why we're making all this stuff up so that we can. Now I have some of this right here. I'm going to grab it, and just to show that we can make this, I have 32 here. That's fine, and I'll take some of the andesite, and there we go. We've got 32 pieces of andesite alloy, which I will put over into my chest over here, and there we go. This is all of my little create items, okay? Let's make up some of the andesite casing. That just takes some logs. I'm going to grab some spruce logs here. And you put the andesite alloy with the spruce logs, and you get a bunch of those. Let's grab 16 is fine. That'll work for us now. And see, we have the andesite age. That's our goal achieved. Okay, so we have that. Now we really want to make the andesite machine. And to do that, we need to make the kinetic mechanisms, okay? It takes cogs, it takes logs, it takes andesite things, and it takes saws, okay? And the saw is just stone rods, some sticks, and some iron. So let's go into our rigidities and grab some iron. Let's go over here and grab some sticks. And in here, let's grab some regular old cobble and see if we can make some of this stuff, okay? So I think we need 3 stone rods there, and we have our iron. So we should be able just to make a saw out of iron. Iron saw there, that's fine. Excellent. We have the first part of our puzzle. Now we need to have a bunch of cogs, and cogs, I believe, are just the andesite alloy surrounded by buttons. So we have a bunch of that, and I made a bunch of that already. So we have a bunch of cogs, little cogs. Those are very useful. Okay, and then we're trying to make the andesite machine, the kinetic mechanism. That's right. And it takes wood, and it takes those pieces of andesite. So let's grab some more wood here. I have some stacks there, and let's make a bunch of these machines. We know we're going to use them, or sorry, kinetic mechanisms. Okay, apparently you need to put the whole thing into there. Let's do that, and well, that made 38 kinetic mechanisms, and so if we take that and put that all around like this, looks like we can make 4 andesite machines. Excellent. Now, that's really easy. Remember, we're trying to go for the press, and the press takes an andesite machine with a block of iron. So we have our iron on us. We are running low, but that's okay. We'll go over to a stone cutter, put that in there, and we have a mechanical press. And that's one of the first pieces that we needed for this quest here, is to get the mechanical press. Now we are going to get into some fun here, because we want to make a wheel here, a water wheel, so that we can power this, okay? So let's go with a water wheel, and you can see it's right here. It looks like the water wheel. We'll grab it, and we'll bookmark it. Takes slabs, which are easy, and it takes large cog wheels, which we can also make because it takes buttons and wood to make those. So we're going to do grab all that right now. Let's grab some wood here, and we have some buttons on us, not anymore. So let's just make some buttons again. There we go. And we need some more of the andesite alloy. I'm not sure how much we'll need, but we'll take 4 pieces for now. And we'll make the large cog wheels. And I think I'm going to make, that should be enough, right? I think that should be enough. And then we're going to go over and make the water wheels. I want to make 3 of these, so we got to make, what do we need? A bunch of slabs, right? That should be enough. And if we do it right, we should have, well, it looks like we have enough for 4 water wheels, but I'm only going to make 3. Okay. Now we also going to need some shafts. So let's look at that. I think that's just andesite alloy, but I'm not sure. A shaft, you get 8 of those with 2 andesite alloys. And there we go. Okay. So we have these things. We need to be able to power stuff. Okay. And I was thinking about, where do I want this water wheel to be? I might build it right into this area right here. I might use some dirt though, just to kind of make it, not use up all my wood. So I'm going to grab some dirt. And I really want it to be kind of like flush with this side here. So let's build this out. So it's going to be a 3 wide area. And I want the right there to be the particular like shaft coming out. So we're going to have 3 spots here, and the back wall will be right here. Okay. And we won't need our window anymore, will we? No. Put another one up there just in case. We're going to fill in this area here. Just like this. We're building out of like a little bit of like a basin for this water wheel. Okay. So now we're going to take the water wheels. We're going to take them, and here they are. We're going to put them right on the center line here. Right there. And you can see they're all facing this way, and it looks like the water should go over and down. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some more dirt on this side. And I'm going to put the first water bucket here, and it should start that spinning, and it is. That means we have powered water. That's awesome. Look, we can almost get in here from here. Isn't that great? Okay, we're going to put another one here, and then we'll get a third one, and we'll have power from water going to this right here, and you can see it's spinning. And now we have the shafts. The shafts that we've added here will allow the power transmission to come through. So we'll go right here. And there we are. To use the press, we need to have a depot. So we need some more of these casings, I think. And do we need an andesite alloy? Do we have that on us? No. Okay, let's grab those all. We'll need them all. And we'll get that. That's good. We also probably may need a gearbox, possibly. So we're going to make a gearbox here, which is just 4 gears and the andesite casing. And there we go. So my thought is we have a little spot right here. And I would like to have the press to be right here. So we're going to see if we can do that. So the press goes up here. And the depot goes below it. And the idea is when we put something that needs pressed, it will then work by pushing down and pressing it. Now, it looks like it built this on the side. So we're going to have to rotate this. I don't have a wrench yet. So let's have a block temporarily right here. And we'll put it against that. So that way we have, you can see this is a point where the shaft would go into it. And the shaft is coming along here. So let's see, how do we get this over to there? We probably don't want to do that off of this. So I guess maybe we're going to have to go a gearbox here and go up and over to this. Interesting. Or I could put this down in the ground one. That might be good too. Let's try that. There we go. Put that right there. And we'll take the press down one. And we'll put that right here. And then some shafts to connect that up. And that should be it. And with that, this should be running. And to test it, we're going to basically make, I don't know, let's make some stuff for the wrench. I believe the wrench takes gold. If we look at the wrench here, I'm going to bookmark it again. It takes a stick, a cogwheel, 3 golden sheets. And we have some gold. So we'll take those 3 pieces of gold right there. And we'll put this onto this right now. And there you are. And you can see the machine starts to go down and presses. There we go. 1 piece, and we just got to wait for it to do it 3 times. After 3 times, then we can click off of it and get 3 of these golden sheets, which should be made for the wrench. The wrench is one of those items that we need for this quest, too. So that's good. And it should stop. It shouldn't go any further. Awesome. 3 sheets. And so now, if we go over here to make the wrench, we have a wrench. This allows us to do things like rotate controls, or create controls, or anything like that, which is good. So let's go look at the quest book again. See, we already did the mechanical press. We did the wrench. An encased fan would be good. Saws would be good. All of this would be good. But let's take a look at the encased fan. I think that's where I want to go next. So I'm going to bookmark this. And again, it's just an andesite machine, which we have, and we can make those easily now. And right here, it takes an andesite alloy and 4 pieces of iron. Now, we only have 5 iron. We're starting to run low, but that's okay. Those are plates, so we just go over here, put it down, and we wait for this to push that and squish it all down. There's 1 piece, and on we go. And then we're going to have an encased fan. Okay, it's the next day. I slept through the night while this was banging away. It was really noisy. And we have that, so we go back over here. We should be able to make the fan blade, just like that. And then if we take that over to the stone cutter, we take one of our andesite machines and the propeller, and we now have an encased fan. And again, that is one of the things that we needed for this quest. So now, guys, I think we're at a point where we can't go any further. We might be able to do some things, but really what we need to do is go back and get some more resources. One thing we're needing is some lead, which we haven't even encountered yet. But we're also only have 1 ingot of iron. And that's useful for making the saw blades and other things. So we're going to start to go down and see if we can find some of those resources. And I'm thinking about going into the mine shaft that we have right next door, because remember, we blocked off an area. So I'm going to see about dumping stuff off before I go down there. And hopefully we can kind of secure the area, find some ores, and have some fun adventuring. I've broken in from the mine shaft. It is very dangerous. There's also this broken cobblestone here. I almost fell into a trap. That wasn't fun. And you can see over there is a creeper. There's some spiders. You hear stuff all around. It's kind of scary. And we'll have to just try to take it easy, go where we can, and see what we can do here. Okay. And I figure this creeper's going to come at me. That's fine. Okay, creeper. Okay, that's good. That broken stone, see? That stuff you got to watch out for. Okay, that's good. Can I get this stuff here? I don't want to go over there. Okay, let's see if we can go down here. Okay, there's one of our friends. It's very loud in here. Come on up. Okay, so we're kind of securing this area a little bit. Oh, there's another one of our friends. But you can see this is a big cave. Oops. Okay, well, I'm going to keep on exploring, I guess, and figure out what's going on here. Hopefully find something good. I am finding lots of iron, but I have yet to find any lead, so hopefully we'll find that soon. And I need a bunch of it because it doesn't give us ingots, truly. We have to actually get more so we can get from nuggets to the ingot level. Okay, here is some lead. I think we're going to get that, but let me... Oh, wow, this stuff slows me down, too. Is this slime? What is this? Mossy Grimestone. I'm not sure if this is good for us or not, but this is... We need as much of this lead as we can get here. I don't know if that's supposed to be something I should get. Uh-oh. I see a spider. I see an enderman. Let's grab this lead while I can. And we should probably eat, too. Okay. Is there enough for like 2 or 3 of these? Hey, as long as it keeps going, I'm happy. And now I'm not happy. How much did we get, though, of that? We have 10 pieces. If it's 3 for 3 nuggets, then that would be 3 ingots worth, right? I'm not sure what this stuff does. Blow shrooms. Uh-oh. Wow, that was bad. Oh. Let's see if we can get out of here. I want to get out of here with what I have. So, we're going up, and I have a little hideaway up here. Have to go around the corner, and we should be able to get back up to the mine shaft, which is right up here. So you can see it's not too bad. Uh-oh, except for that rock thing that I keep falling through. But let's get back up and let's see if we can continue on making some more of the stuff from Create. All right, to make the saw we have up here, you can see it takes the andesite machine, which we know how to make that easy now. The saw blade. Saw blade takes a piece of lead. That's why we had to go down there. And we had needed more iron. So we need 4 iron to make 4 iron sheets and 4 iron nuggets. Okay, so let's grab the pieces that we have here. And we should be able to make 1 more of those pieces of iron ingots. So if we run over here to our press and throw in the iron ingots right here, this should then create the 4 pieces we need. And in just a second, we'll have enough for the saw. And there we go. We grab that. We have those pieces there. Should be able to run back here. We should be able to make a saw blade just like that. And if we grab the andesite machines, where are they? They're here. Go over to the smithing table, put that in there, and we get a saw blade. And that was another one of those things that we needed for this quest. So you can see on the quest for the overview here, we have pretty much everything we have across the top part. Bottom part, we just need a mixer. And we need a seared smelter. Now, the mixer is the next piece. And the mixer, it takes a whisk in the andesite machine. The whisk takes 5 of the iron sheets. So we have to get more iron, I think, because I'm not sure that we're going to have enough here for what we're trying to do. Let's see. We have 2 ingots right there. I don't think we may have enough. We'll see. But if we get 5, we can make what we want. I can throw these 2 over here, though, because we know we need 5 sheets. That'll start working. I love this. We can just let it go, and it makes what we need. While we wait. Looks like we had enough, so I'm putting this over here to finish this up. That'll give us the 5. We also need some of the andesite alloy here. We already have an andesite machine on us, so as soon as this gets done, we should be able to have a mixer. Here we go. So now we have the 5 pieces here. We're making the whisk first, just like that. And then we take that again over to the smithing table with an andesite machine, and we have a mechanical mixer. And that is pretty much everything except for one thing, which is not Create. It's Tinkers. We have to make a seared melter. Okay, so we have to make a basic Tinker setup. Now, fortunately, I have a lot of that already gathered up. I have some sand, I have some grout, and I still have some clay. So we should be able to make up the stuff we need for grout. I mean, I said gravel, not grout. So we make some grout here. That should be good. And we got to cook that up, so I'm going to cook that now so we get the seared bricks. So let's make some things for Tinkers, okay? While this is still cooking up some glass, and we're also cooking up some of this grout. So for the Tinkers, we need a smeltery, and it's a bunch of this stuff is in this seared thing. we need to get the seared melter here. This is right. This, and you can see it takes bricks. It takes some sort of tank. We don't need a fuel gauge. We need, is that what we need? Fuel gauge or ingot gauge? Which one do we need? Probably the fuel gauge or the ingot. I'm not sure. Huh. Ideal for holding metals. Okay, so we want this one right here, which is glass. We'll take that. And then we will make the seared melter. Okay. And that's that quest for preparations. And that actually technically finishes up this quest. We want to have the whole entire setup for Tinker. So let's go and get this. Let's put the grout back and let's grab these pieces right here. Usually you have that on a fuel tank of some sort. So we're going to get the seared fuel tank. And we have that. So we got 2 pieces here already. We're waiting on some more of these pieces here. We can make a drain with this. And with that, we have most of the pieces we need for Tinker. So I'm going to put this right over here. We're going to put the seared tank. We're going to put the seared melter on top of it. And then we're going to put in a drain, okay? Now, this does take a fuel source, which would be lava. And I did gather some lava when I was down there. And I'm going to put that in here. And so now this should be ready to go to make whatever we need for smelting, which is really nice. We do still need to make a table or a seared basin. This should work fine, though, as a seared casting table. And there we go. We have some tinkers. This is pretty fun. I don't really like tinkers, but yeah, it's just fun. The next thing I'm going to try to make is super glue. This is kind of hard to make right now for me because I do not have any slime balls. And that's the main ingredient. We can make iron sheets and we have iron nuggets. Okay, so let me bookmark this. To make a slime ball, we don't have any slime again, so we're going to have to use dough. Now, and lime dye. Lime dye is easy. It's just cactus green dye and bone meal. We've got some of that, so that's not too bad. The dough, though, is from water and flour in a crafting table or a mixer. Okay, but how do you get that? And so what we need to get for wheat flour is using the millstone. We throw wheat in here, and it gives us the things we need for flour, okay? So we have to get our millstone out, which we have that because we found that, if you recall. So we're going to grab that. We're probably going to need some cogs, and I don't see any other. There's some andesite cases, but we need to make some gearboxes probably so that we can run off the mixer off of this, okay? So is there another gearbox we can make? Let's go look. The gearboxes that we make are basically the cog wheels and the andesite machine. So we have our cog wheels and the andesite casings. So there we go. Let's make a gearbox. Eventually, we'll have this kind of automated. We don't have to worry about making this. The reason why I'm doing a gearbox is we need to change the direction of the gears for the cog wheels. As you can see here, if we use one of these, it looks like that. And we need to be going in a different direction. So we use a gearbox for that. And probably we need to have a vertical gearbox. So we'll turn this up into here and it makes it a vertical gearbox, okay? And so we're going to put this, I'm not sure, maybe down here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think that's the right orientation. Let's put it this way right here. And no, I did it again. Haha. Good one, Tinker. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to put a gear on it. So let's put like this little cog. And you can see it spinning. And then if we put that right there, this is turning this gear, which we should be able then to be able to turn our mixer. Okay, if I put this right against that. Oh, that's not it. I did it again. Like that. Okay, so the mixer's running here, and that's pretty good. Now, it's kind of slow. Sorry, mixer. I said mixer. The millstone. We couldn't change the gear ratios here maybe to make this go a little faster. So if I take this gear out, can we put in a cog wheel that's bigger to make it go a little faster? That way we get a little more rotation out of it. This whole setup might have to move. So let's see if I put this here. It won't let me put it there. So let's do this and get that going. And then if we put another gear off the side of it. Right, there we go. You can see that's moving at a faster rate. So now if I move this whole thing, this should go a little bit faster for us in the long run here. So let's see. Your box. Can it go the opposite way, like down? That'd be cool, right? I wonder if it's going down. And yes, it is. And then we can put the millstone down here. And there we go. So that's working great. So now we can just put in some of that wheat, and it should grind that up for flour for us. So let's grab some wheat that we've already picked up. Here's 13 pieces. And if I put that in here, will that work? Oh, do I have to throw it in? Let's see. Yeah. And there we go. It's doing its job, making us some dough. Out of that, I got 17 wheat flour. You put that up here, and you put that with this water bucket, and you get a piece of dough. That worked out pretty well, so at least we can make some sort of slime. We need 2 of these to make super glue, right? So let's do another one real quick. Again, same thing, like that. We have 2 doughs. So I think now we just have to go and get some cactus to get some cactus green. And I know I've got bones so we can get the white color. So I think we're going to go on a little adventure. I'm swimming along and I see these jellyfish. I know the jellyfish sometimes do provide slime, so hopefully we can get some out of this soon. Oh, we're going to die here. Get some air. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Let's get our axe ready. And I'm not sure what this drops. We'll see. Okay, there we go. We have, it looks like a jellyfish. And I think it will give us slime, because it looks like check your recipes, it has a slime on it. Do we have another one of these out here? I'm looking around, because sometimes they go in 2 or 3. Let's look around, see if we see any more of those jellyfish. I don't see any. I was actually coming over to this island to see if this had cactus on it, but I don't think it does. It has some other plants, some sea beets and other things. That's kind of cool. And there's an island over there. Look at that on the map. Looks very interesting looking. I'm not sure what that would be. But I'm going to keep looking around because we now have this, the jellyfish from Aquaculture 2. And it looks like there might be a way to get slime out of it. Yes, you just cook it up, you get a slime ball. I need to get another one of those. So I'm going to scour the ocean looking for it. 2 more andesite machines and 2 more of these saw blades makes our saws. And there we go. And then you got to run over here and you just put them onto this machine. And now they will then be able to cut down any trees. So they all should move together just like that. Okay, that is excellent. Now what I would like for it on top of here, I would like 4 spots here. I'm also going to put down 4 more logs. Or actually 3 more logs and a barrel. And I believe we have a barrel in here that I found over at the windmill. So I'm going to use that. This is temporary storage. Imagine that when it cuts things down, it gets all picked up and put into this barrel, okay? And that's the next thing. And now we want to work on the next piece because we need it to automatically place down or deploy the materials that we want or the new saplings, okay? So we are, again, going to go on up here, 3 more blocks, make sure we have lots of glue here. And there we go. That looks terrible. That'll be going upward. And then on this side, on the back side, we want it to be deploying downward. So we're going to put 3 pieces of glue there. I'm also going to put a piece of glue here. This will be used in a little bit when I show you what that's for. So now we're going to go to the deployer. So the deployer. This thing takes the andesite machines, which we have, and golden hands. Takes 4 plates and an andesite alloy. So if we have 3 of those deployers, it means we need 12 gold plates. And we have 12 gold, so let's make that into golden plates. And now we have those plates. There we go. We should be able to go over here. We're going to make the deployer. It takes the golden hands. We need 3 of these. 3 of those hands. And then we have to make some of the andesite machines here. So we need another machine because we only have 2. That was really easy. And then if we put that over here with these golden hands, we should get 3 deployers. Okay, now these deployers, we want them to be facing downward here. So here we go. I'm going to put those on, and of course they're not. And do I have the wrench on me? I don't. We'll run back over here and grab the wrench. There it is. And this allows us to change the orientation of these. We want them pointing downward. Downward. There we go. Okay, now that they're all pointing downward, that's fantastic. And we want to make sure that they don't deploy anything but saplings. So we're going to grab some saplings over here and put that in like a filter, okay? So here we go. We're going to put that on here as filtering. It says only saplings, only oak saplings, only oak saplings. So this would work right now if we put the saplings in here, but the problem is this thing will continue to spin. And we don't want a way, or rather we would like to have a way to get to the items that it's picking up. And it can't do that while it's spinning. So what we need to do is we need to make what's called a portable interface. And this is the portable storage interface. And all it is in a stone cutter, you take the andesite machine and it gives you 2 of these, and which is kind of nice. Okay, so let's go and do that real quick here. Again, we're going back to this right here. We have our casing. I'm going to make a couple of these because I think we're going to need something else from it. And there we have 2 of those machines. Go over to the stone cutter here. You put it in and you can get the portable storage interface just like that. And we get 2 of those. Now notice there's other things in here, and what I want is not here. Okay, I thought that it would be. Let's go look for a chute, because I want to be able to pull the items down. 2 iron sheets and 2 andesite alloys. I have 1 andesite alloy, and I have not enough for iron sheets. Okay, that's still okay for us for now. The idea being that the portable storage interface would go here. Okay, there'll be a block gap, and then on top of here would be where the other storage interface would go. So let me actually build this out here. I'm going to put a chest. Think of it as a chest and then a chute, and then make sure I got the chest first. And then we have the other interface. So let's build a chest really quick. One of them. I'm running out of wood. That's why we need this device. Okay, there will be a block on top. I'm going to simulate that with a piece of dirt. And then we would have the other portable storage interface. Okay, and so this machine should work if we start to put some saplings in here. So let's see what happens. And it connected. And there we go. It's automatically planting all of the trees for us as much as it can. All the way around. And then when it gets back to here, it will then try to do the interface. So we really need to get this created, this chute. But this system seems like it's working. So let me get rid of this and stop it real quick, because it's not going to do us any good until we get everything that we need. I'm going to put this back into here. You can see it got rid of some stuff. I wonder if that's already in. Why did I shrink that? Oh, I had a tree grow. Ah, that's cool. So we got to get this chute. And that's probably the last thing for today. We can get some more andesite alloys pretty easily. It's the iron sheet, and we have to get more iron. And I don't have enough iron anywhere, I don't think. In any of my chests, I don't see any extra iron. I can get some nuggets from a sword. That's not going to help us at all. So I think I'm going back down to the mine real quick to get some iron. All right, back from the mine. Just should have enough here to make what we need. There we go. And so if we make another ingot, that gives us 2 ingots. And then we run over to our press, put that into the press, wait for that to work. You can see we already got some trees growing, which is excellent. I'm going to get some dirt over here real quick, because I'm going to fill in that hole once we get this thing started. Okay, we have that. Now we need to basically make a chute. And we have 4 chutes. That's pretty easy. Take off this dirt. Put that right there. And is anything flowing into there? Not yet. But that's okay. So we're going to go back to where our machine entrance is here. And we're going to turn it on. I'm going to hide this. Now, as it stops, as you can see there, what it's doing is it's actually cutting down trees. You can't really see it but you can hear it working. It's going to swing away all the way around here until it gets all the trees, and then drop its drops into here. And of course, it will always try to replant trees as it goes. You can see it's cutting down that tree as well. This is excellent. Okay, here it comes. Wow, that's loud. It hit some other tree. Wait for it. We'll watch what happens. Now it's picking up a lot of grass. So I'm going to wait till it swings all the way around, because apparently it took it from over here. And we're going to stop that. Oh, boy. Let's see what happens here. That looks funny. That looks great. That's a good one, Tinker. Gotta wait until it gets all the way around. Now, what it's doing is that radial chassis, I can change the length that it needs to go, and I went too far on this. I left it to the default of 8. Off. Okay, so now back to the wrench. You can see it has 8 radius. I only need it to go, and apparently a tree just through. I only don't need to go that far, so you can scroll wheel this down, and I only need to go, oops, 4 blocks. We'll take it to right there. And that should be okay. Let's go and put this back over here, these saplings. You can see there's a lot of stuff in there, and we're going to start this back up. And it should have placed all those blocks where they were originally. That's good, and it is now working its way around. Let's make sure it does all the drops here. Okay, it's going to get this tree. It's going to cut that down. Store all the stuff in the interface. And we will be getting saplings, but it should be fine. It should be working okay. Okay, so we've got oak logs, we've got sticks, and apples. This thing is working fantastic. I am very happy with the machine. It's a bit noisy, but it works really well. It's getting me all the wood I need. I don't have to ever cut down wood or punch wood again. It will just give me what I need, and that's excellent. So, guys, we've done a lot today. Let's go and check the quests one more time. Here we go. We're going to the quest log. You can see we did get preparations, which gives us these crafting blueprints. I'm going to check these out, and I'll tell you what these do in the next episode, because I'm not quite sure of that. And is there any other quest? Looks like under Lifesavers, there is a quest here, which was Big Plans, and it talks about these, and we'll get that. And we get a painting for it. So, yeah, this machine is very loud, but it works. It works, guys. I am so happy, so happy, so happy. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got time for this video. I sure hope you like it. If you did like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys, and have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.